No One Will Save You has arrived on Hulu, and this is probably one of the best alien invasion thrillers I have seen since Signs. And it's a travesty ever since Disney bought out 20th Century Fox that they haven't released some of their movies in theaters, because this, as well as Prey from last year, deserve to be seen on the big screen. No One Will Save You is a new thriller written and directed by Brian Duffield. I love his work. This is his second directorial film. He also has written other films like Love and Monsters, The Babysitter, Babysitter Killer Queen, and Jane Got a Gun. This is a superbly crafted film with a story and his direction here. Probably his best directed movie yet. And this stars Caitlin Dever, who gives one of her finest performances. I think she is one of the best actresses of her generation. I loved her work from Justified, Last Man Standing, Booksmart, Dope Sick. She does a great job here, and what makes this film special is that it has very minimal dialogue. There probably isn't a clearly spoken word until about an hour and 9 minutes into the movie. It's about an hour and 33 minutes, but you don't think about that. The editing, the story is just neatly refined, it's tight. It never feels like there's a dull moment in this movie when you watch it. And I would say the less you know about it, the better. I kind of went in blind. I saw the previews and I'm like, well, this looks interesting. I grew up with the X-Files and I always loved alien movies. Whether it be on TV shows with episodes or films, I just love the science fiction genre when it comes to alien invasion and just aliens. I don't know, there's just cool stories that can be told there. And you do run the risk of being a little bit derivative in our current time. This film kind of takes the whole alien invasion and home invasion plots and puts them together and makes it feel fresh. In many ways, this is very reminiscent of Signs or even last year's film Nope by Jordan Peele. It's a shame that Disney, ever since they bought out 20th Century Fox, now that it's 20th Century Studios, they haven't really given those films a chance. They just put them on streaming. And it's a travesty because I think this film deserved to be seen on the big screen. Would it have made a lot of money? Who knows? These movies, they kind of count on franchise films in the cinemas now, but I think it's films that would have definitely made money years prior. And Prey is another example last year, is another film, another female-led film too, that didn't get released in theaters and I think deserved to be, because this is better than some of the films I have seen on the big screen. Let me tell you, this is a film. And dialogue is important, but what's more important is a well-written story. And No One Will Save You has a superbly crafted story. It does. It honestly does. A great film with like pictures and moving images. A great film always can work as a silent feature, you know. Whether it be Mad Max Fury Road or other classics of the past, you can mute it and still know what's going on. And that's what it is here. There's not that much dialogue, but we can tell what's going on. We are kind of asking ourselves questions as an audience member. What's going to happen? What's her past? Where is this leading to, you know? And that's one thing I love about this film. And Caitlin Dever plays this anxiety-ridden homebody. She lost her mother, she lives by herself, and she has to deal with this town not really liking her or thinking she's weird. And that's something that's very interesting because besides aliens, no pun intended, this film deals with alienation. And it really goes deep into those themes, and I like that. It isn't just a science fiction thriller on the surface. There's other themes that are in this, other mysteries from this character's past that we discover along the way. And there's also moments of just pure, just kind of creepiness and terror. Was I scared on the edge of my seat? No, but there is some freaky stuff in here that kind of got me scared. I'm kind of a homebody like Caitlin Dever's character in this, so I just thought, like, what if I'm by myself and this alien just arrives and is in the house? Like, that's some scary stuff there. But the cinematography is just so well done. So much is conveyed through the camera and the movement of the camera, and I feel that Brian Duffield did a wonderful job, not only with the story, but just the movement of the camera. And Caitlin Dever has so many expressions, again, without dialogue. She conveys so much with just emotion and facial expressions. And that's a real telltale sign of a great actor, you know, that just with their eyes, they can convey a certain emotion. You immediately know what's going on in their head, what they're trying to convey through their expression. So if I had to give No One Will Save You a score, I'd give it an A+. I would highly recommend checking it out on Hulu. Definitely give it a look. If you love thrillers, if you love science fiction alien invasion movies, this one is kind of a breath of fresh air. And I love the ending to this. I'm not going to go into spoilers. Just enjoy the movie for yourselves. I can't think of a better way to start off the season of Halloween and fall than seeing this film. This film I just really enjoyed, you know. This felt like an old-fashioned suspense thriller in so many ways. And it managed to take a tale that's been told so many times and make it feel refreshing. I can't wait to see what Brian Duffield writes and directs next, because this is a wonderful film and one of the best of the year. Those are my brief thoughts and review of No One Will Save You. Let me know if you've seen the film down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of it. And if you enjoyed it, here are some other films that I recommend seeing. If you enjoyed No One Will Save You, I think you'll like them. Check out these other videos for more content. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. Till next time.